Today is the day that the beginner's guide is over. Wow, how sad. But how exciting at the same time. I mean, that's awesome. I got enough superposition oscillators, and I got everything else that I need to submit this milestone. And now we can make all of the space elevator parts. How crazy. How crazy is that? We can finally make all of the space elevator parts. So if you remember in the last episode, we made neo-quantum processors, superposition oscillators, and dark matter crystals. Then I told you this will not work 100% efficiently because we have to build what we're about to build today to make that 100% efficient. So what we need is biochemical sculptors. This is pretty easy. We just need to bring some fixed site trigons, and we have the assembly director systems here, and we need to bring some water. The water's annoying. I'll be honest, that is really annoying that we have to do that. And then we need to build these AI expansion servers. We're making the magnetic field generators. We're making the neo-quantum processors. We're making the superposition oscillators. That is already done. We just need a little bit more excited photonic matter. That's really not that hard. And now, the two new things that we need to build are the Singularity Cell, which is dark matter crystals, nuclear pasta, which we're making, iron plates, and concrete. A lot of concrete, a lot of iron plates. We already got the concrete. I need to make more iron plates. That's pretty easy. And then the final space elevator part, the Ballistic Warp Drive, which is the thermal propulsion rocket that we're already making, the Singularity Cells that we're about to start making, the superposition oscillators that we're already making, and the dark matter crystals that we're already making. That's it. This is the end game. This is the culmination of everything that we have worked on. This is it. Just these 4 buildings, plus combining a bunch of crap together. That is all we have to do. And this is the space elevator factory, so why wouldn't we do it here? That's exactly what we're going to do. So, we are going to make some byproduct of dark matter residue. Once this byproduct is made, that factory will be running efficiently. As long as I didn't do anything wrong, it will be running perfect. We are going to make this bridge here because we will need to send items back and forth. We'll probably do it this wide just because we'll probably need it, is my guess. But yeah, are you ready to start making some of this stuff? Because I sure am. Let's get started. So what we need, we need to decide where we want the... I think we want the quantum encoder over here. I think that's what we want to do. And I think we should start with this one as well, so we can get everything going. It's technically not the first one you're supposed to do, but I think we should start with it. So the AI expansion server, we need the magnetic field generators, the neo-quantum processors, which we have, and the superposition oscillators, which we have. So the only thing we have to produce here is the excited photonic matter, which is on this side, which is perfect. And I'll line that up perfectly. Excited photonic matter, we only need 100. So this is at half speed. And it's as simple as that. It really is. That's all that is. So now we can bring all 3 of these items here. And I need to make sure I have enough neo-quantum processors and storage for the last milestone, so that's... We're not quite there yet. That's fine. But we can say this no longer needs to be a thing because we are going to send it this way. Now, this one doesn't need to go on the very last spot. It needs to go on the second to last spot. So we need it to go here. Now, this is a little bit different angle. It's fine. Then same with the neo-quantum processors. We'll send it that way. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, we need some power down here, which is perfect. We can actually set up the power chain. And we'll just have it start. Let's get that as a Mark II. That's completely fine. Alright, so the excited photonic matter is producing. The superposition oscillators are in place. Let's go upstairs to get the magnetic field generators. And that should do it. There we go. Yep, alright. So that's the last piece. Besides the neo-quantum processors. There we go. Alright, so let's get set up for the neo-quantum processors. Alright, just a little break here. We got everything we need for the final milestone. And all milestones are complete. Every single one of them. Now, all I need is 10 neo-quantum processors. I need to put 10 into storage. So that if I ever want to make a designer Mark III, that's it. I might need to make more in the future, but for now, that's all I need. I can always lower the production of the space elevator part as well. I'm only making the maximum amount that I need so that it can just happen. But yeah, that is all the neo-quantum processors I needed at the moment. We'll double check the storage and make sure we have 10 if we want to make a Mark III blueprinter. But in the meantime, we could actually send everything along this path here. So let's just check in storage here. We have 11, perfect. We don't need any more. All the neo-quantum processors can go to there. And then that can get started and we can send the dark matter residue back over there. So we're actually producing our first AI expansion server, which is good. I knew that was going to be an issue. Let's do that. We need... I could have lined that up better, I guess. Need to line that up and drag it straight in. And there we go. AI expansion servers. We've already made 2. That's insane. So, we're going to get clean Mark II pipelines. And we're going to bring this to where it needs to go. There we go. Now all we need to do is paint it. And everything should be working smoothly from this point on out. I will need to temporarily sink some dark matter crystals because it will not be working efficiently like it should be if I don't do that, because I don't need them until we start making the ballistic warp drives, which isn't going to be right away. So these 2 over there are going to be a problem if I don't sync them right away. So let's just do that. That's all we need to do for here. And then we can make sure that everything is running 100% efficiently. And we won't need to worry about it anymore. Alright, so that is the first, well, technically the 3rd space elevator part. We're producing a bunch. The next one is actually really simple as well. And that is made in the blender. This one's actually kind of annoying though, because we need to bring fixite trigons over here, which means we need to set up another drone. But we also need water. That's the annoying part too. Jeez. So the assembly director system's already here. But yeah, we probably want to get this one started since we need 1,000 of them. It's easy, it's just, it's time consuming. Let's put it that way, it's time consuming. It's more time consuming than it should be. So, let's see here. Water. We have a whole water pipe over here. I don't know if I can pull from that pipe. I will have to double check. Times 3 is 480. That's beautiful. Okay. Okay. So, that means I can actually use an existing pipe that I have set up. Beautiful. I like that. So all I need to do is make sure that our water pumps are extracting more than what I need. You're at 240. We'll just max these out to 600. I don't care. And then I can actually extract water from this pipe for that setup, and I don't have to worry about it. That'll be beautiful. Alright, there we go. Water is being transferred to here. We don't need that much, so I'm fine with it. Assembly director systems are all the way down at the other end too. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to connect that up as well, and then I'll have to set up a drone to connect up the rest of the fixed site trigons that I have. And there we go. That's all connected. So now we just need a drone port to handle the fixed site trigons. Alright, there we go. The drones are set up, and they just need to collect. That's all they gotta do. It should be that simple. That drone right there has to do it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. There we go. So that drone will go collect fixed site trigons over there. It should be enough. Should be about 41 point something. Because I didn't feel like doing numbers to crunch. 22.5 into 10. So I just split it in half. I didn't care. Now here comes the drone. There it is. There's the green one that we're looking for. Whoa, they just collided. Well, it's fine. Apparently. That drone will drop off all the fixed site trigons in here. And it's only fixed site trigons, which is nice. And we should see a bunch of them getting spewed out this way. There they are. So then this one will collect all the fixed site trigons. And that drone over there will come collect it. And send it to here. And all we have to do is set up a lift to take the trigons from here and send it to the blender so that we don't have them waiting. We can start producing what we're looking to produce. And here comes the fixed site trigons. And if we have enough, we'll start producing biochemical sculptors. We had just enough. 82 out of 80. And it is pretty slow, so there we go. So biochemical sculptors are now being produced. The last thing we need to produce, well, technically two things, but the last two things we need to produce are Singularity Cells and Ballistic Warp Drives. So Singularity Cells require a ton of concrete, a ton of iron plates, nuclear pasta, which we're producing, and dark matter crystals. So let's set it up this way. We're gonna need Ballistic Warp Drives. We'll set it up facing this direction so everything can just go straight to here. We just gotta bring all these items over. That's simple. Let's set up a storage container. We'll connect this to power as well. Might as well. Let's actually set up a new one over here. And I missed. I love when I miss. And now that's connected to power. The only other thing we need to do is set up another manufacturer, and we'll set this one back a little further. And this will be the Singularity Cell. We'll actually only produce 5 per minute because that's all we need. So then this can just go straight in, and all we need to do is bring some dark matter crystals, some nuclear pasta, and some concrete. And then we have to produce some iron plates. And then we have everything here as well. Yeah, so we can connect all this up. And then the only thing we'll have to produce is some extra iron plates. That's pretty simple. So, actually, the nuclear pasta is right above us. And that is the nuclear pasta taken care of. The concrete is in that building right there. We'll just have to bring some over here. The dark matter crystal is across the way, but we're going to bring all of it over here anyways. So that is the thermal propulsion rocket taken care of. Pretty simple. Superposition oscillators and dark matter crystals is now time to bring it over. Alrighty, so there's the simple setup here. The superposition oscillators will come straight to here. The dark matter crystals will come along this line here. There's a smart splitter to take any overflow off. It would only happen because this is only taking 10. So then we have a regular splitter here. 20 will go that way, 20 will go that way, 20 will go that way, and then we'll merge the 40 together. And that is how we get our 40 dark matter crystals over here. So all we need to do is connect up these lines here. Alright, there it is. Dark matter crystals and superposition oscillators are now taken care of. We are sending 2.5 per minute. On that line, we only need 2. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so in this building here, if I just grab 2 of these, honestly, that's all I really need. Just 2 of these. And not even a full 2. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab half of this one. What speed are we using? Mark 4? Fine. I'll use Mark 4. And then we'll use a merger here. And then we'll grab a conveyor lift. And hope we can reach all the way over here. We can. And now all we have to do is follow this same path. And there's our concrete. That's it. That's it for concrete. So now we just need iron plates. And once we get the iron plates together, this factory's up and running. See, there's a whole level down here that's completely unused. But if we look for the iron, it's around. So there's one there. Pretty sure there's more, but let's start with that, because I think we can do a minor Mark 3. And max this out to 150. Oh, wait, that's a normal? No, that's impure. Never mind, we're good. Max that out to 300. Because in order to make 150, we just need 5 of these, I think, right? Oh, no, we're at... No, we need 50, sorry. We need 50, so we just need 3 of these bad boys. One of them underclocked to 10. So what is that? 30, 60, 75. We don't even need them. Wow, okay, we don't even need that. Let's go with a Mark 2. Because that'll be at 100, or that'll be at 60. We can get up to 75 pretty easily. And then it's as simple as this. We'll just throw in... Whoops, that didn't line up properly. We'll underclock this one to 15. And then these can all stay the same. I don't need Mark 6, I'm just too lazy right now. Don't worry about it. You can use whatever speed belt you want to use. And then we just need power down here somehow. Alright, there's the iron plates. Now, the Singularity Cells, once they're caught up and ready to go, we'll get started. Which is going to be good. This is going to be really good. Which means we'll be producing all of the space elevator parts as soon as the Singularity Cells get started. Come on. Just need a couple more. There they go. Singularity Cell. So that's 5 per minute, which is exactly what we need here. 5 per minute. That is going to take quite some time. That's alright. We need time to make some iron plates. There we go. Our first Ballistic Warp Drive. We just need 200 of those. We need 256 of these, which they're almost done. And we need 1,000 of these, which is going to take quite some time. So, what I'm going to do is while I'm waiting for all of that to finish, I will decorate this building, and I will decorate that one building I showed you in the last episode that I did all the petroleum coke for. I will decorate that one as well. I wonder if I can see it from here. I should be able to if I go to the right spot. There's 2 buildings I still need to decorate. And then I can maybe do some cleanup. And then we can complete the game. Okay, this is really hard to see. Anyways, it's the one right next to that building that we can't see. Oh, it's right there, yeah. You can see it through the trees a little bit. It's that building there that needs to be completed. That's it. So I'll work on those buildings while we wait for the space elevator parts. And then we'll submit the space elevator parts. And we'll be done. We'll be done with the series. I know there's a lot of glitching. I got too lazy to fix that. I might just paint them all black. It'll be fine. So, don't worry about the glitching. I'll take care of it maybe. We'll see. Possibly. Or maybe I'll give a download to you, so you can fix any problems that bugged you during my series. How does that sound? Would you like to download this world and see it for yourself? Maybe even fix some things that you didn't like? By all means, I'll do that. Alrighty. Let me finish building these buildings, and then we can go submit the final phase and be done with the series. Only for us to make a gigantic nuclear power plant. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I'll actually do that, but it is on my to-do list. That'll take a while. Alrighty. See you in just a little bit. It'll be hours for me, but not for you. Alright, so I basically made it very similar to the building right next to it. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. I mean, it's the exact same as this building. Pretty simple. Very simple design. I figured this would work out pretty well. Man, I'm kind of just at the point where I just want to get this series done. And we can do it now. So let's go turn it in. Don't worry, I will not spoil a thing. There will be 0 spoilers. I will not show you what happens when you turn this all in. I'm just going to turn it all in, and then we'll end the episode right there. I will let you experience the ending of the game for yourself. So no spoilers, you will not see the ending. We're just going to submit it and finish off the beginner's guide to Satisfactory. So let me go down here real quick. Let me just take care of a few things. And we can dump all that in there. So we got 1,000 nuclear pasta, 1,000 biochemical sculptors, 256 AI expansion servers, and 200 ballistic warp drives. I'm going to clean out my inventory real quick. And we're about to finish this. These can go away. That can go away. That can go away. It's all done. We can dump all this. And we are good to submit. We have 128 coupons. We didn't quite get the golden nut, but if I do that nuclear power plant, we'll definitely have the golden nut by then. So let's go submit everything. Let's finish this series once and for all. Nuclear pasta, complete. Biochemical sculptors, complete. AI expansion servers, complete. Ballistic warp drives, complete. It is done. I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you learned a lot from the series. And I'll hopefully see you with some more Satisfactory videos. Leave a comment below what else you'd like to see. I'll see you next time. Yeah, I guess, let me know. Let me know what else you want to see in Satisfactory. I have a few ideas that I want to go through, so I'll be working on some of those. But, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope this series gave you a lot of information on how to play this game, on some good practices. I hope you learned a lot. I'll see you next time.